Where did you grow up? Could you describe for us your early childhood?
My daddy was both jazz musician and CIA man.
This is serious, yeah.
And so I was born in Virginia, Alexandria, Virginia, which is a suburb of the CIA. But my dad...
I think that's your dad.
But my daddy was away on business. He was in Cairo, Egypt, installing a dictator. And so that meant that I was shipped over there when I was 2 months old to Cairo, and from there to Beirut, and I didn't get back to America until I was 18. So that whole time, I'm in the weird zone of the world, an American. I went to an American school. I'm American, because everything great was American. So I've always been hyper aware of being American. Most of you here, as Americans, you're not identified as an American every day, but I was the American kid. And so that instills a strange kind of patriotism in a weird sort of way.
I'm sure. At what point did you know your dad was in the CIA? It was from the very beginning, or?
No. In fact, my brother Miles came home from school one day and says, "Dad, are you a spy?" To which my father responded, "Who wants to know?"
What did you guys think he did up to that point?
My mother said years later, my mother said, you could always tell the spies by the trivial nature of their conversation. They wouldn't, spy is the one guy in the room who's not talking politics. And one of my father's best friends was Kim Philby, a British double agent. And one of my friends was Harry, his son Harry Philby. We're kind of parallel families. And one day, their daddy disappeared.
Double agent meaning KGB as well as...
Yes. One day their daddy disappeared. True blue English MI5, blue blood, disappeared. 2 weeks later, he showed up in Moscow. He had been a double agent all along. He was one of my father's best friends. And they knew that there was a leak. The British had a leak. And it's got to be Philby. It's got to be Kim Philby. And then it was getting hot for him. He disappeared. So that's what Harry Philby had to deal with Spy Daddy. At least my Spy Daddy wasn't a double agent,